No, we're ready. Whenever you are.
Princess in Pink, The Princess Diaries, Volume 5, by Meg Cabot. This book is about a princess named Mia. She wants to go to the prom, but she doesn't know how to ask her boyfriend if he wants to go or not. So she's talking to her best friend Lily, which just happens to be Michael's sister. So she's trying to get Lily to ask her brother if he's going to the prom or not, but Lily's not going to go for it. Wednesday, April 30th, Health and Safety. M, why do you look like you just swallowed a sock? L, the bio sub caught Shamika and me passing notes and assigned us both a 250-word paper on ice worms. So, you should look at it as an artistic challenge. Besides, 250 words is nothing for a nature journalist like yourself. You should be able to knock that out in half an hour. Has your brother mentioned the prom to you? What? Prom, you know, senior prom. The one that they're holding at Maxon's a week from Saturday. Has he mentioned whether or not he's planning on, asking anyone? Anyone? Just who do you mean by anyone? His dog? You know what I mean. Michael does not discuss things like the prom with me, Mia. Mainly what Michael discusses with me is whether or not it's my turn to empty the dishwasher, set the table, or take the wadded up tissues down the hall to the incinerator chute after mom and dad's adult survivors of childhood alien abductions group therapy meetings. Oh, well, I was just wondering. Don't worry, Mia. If Michael's going to ask anyone to the prom, it will be you. What do you mean if Michael's going to ask anyone to the prom? I meant when, okay? What is with you? Nothing. Only that Michael's my one true love and he's graduating. So if we don't go to the prom this year, I'll never get to go. Unless we go when I'm a senior, but that won't be for 3 years. And besides, by that time, Michael might be in graduate school. He might have a beard or something. You can't go to the prom with someone who has a beard. I can see that you're very emotional about this. Are you premenstrual? No! I just want to go to the prom with my boyfriend before he graduates and regrows excessive amounts of facial hair. Is there anything wrong with that? Whoa. You fully need to take a Midol. And rather than asking me whether or not I think my brother is going to ask you to the prom, you need to ask yourself something. And that's why a completely outdated pagan dance ritual is so important to you. It's just important to me, okay? Is this because of that time your mom went and buy you that Queen Prom glamour gown for your Barbie and you had to make your own out of toilet paper? Hello? Lily, I would think that you would have noticed that the prom plays a key role in the socialization process of the adolescent. I mean, just look at all of the movies that have been made about it. Movies that feature the prom as prominent plot device by Mia Thermopolis. Pretty in Pink. Will Molly Ringwald go to the prom with the cute rich boy or the poor weird boy? Whichever one she goes with, does she really think he's gonna like that hideous pink potato sack of a dress she makes? 10 Things I Hate About You. Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger. Was there ever a more perfect couple? I think not. It just takes the prom to prove it to them. Valley Girl. Nicolas Cage's first starring role in a movie ever, and he plays a punk rocker who crashes a mall rat's prom. Who will she ride home with in a limo? The guy with the members only jacket or the guy with the mohawk? What happens at the prom will decide it. Footloose. Who can forget Kevin Bacon in the immortal role of Ring, convincing the kids who live in the town with the no dancing ordinance to rent a place outside the city limits so they can assert their independence by tripping the light fantastic to Kenny Loggins. She's all that. Rachel Lee Cook has to go to prom in order to prove that she is not as big a nerd as everyone thinks she is. And then it turns out she actually is. But, and this is the best part of the whole thing, Freddie Prinze Jr. loves her anyway. Never Been Kissed. Girl reporter Drew Barrymore goes undercover to crash a masquerade prom. Her friends dress as a strand of DNA, but Drew knows better and wins the heart of the teacher she loves by dressing as, what else? A princess. Oh, okay, Rosalind, but it looks like a princess costume. And finally, last but not least, Back to the Future. Michael J. Fox has to get his parents together before the prom. If he doesn't, he might not ever be born, proving the importance of prom from both a societal as well as a biological point of view. What about Carrie, or do you not count buckets of pig blood to be essential to the adolescent socialization process? You know what I mean. Okay, calm down, I get your point. You're just jealous because Boris can't ask you because he's still a freshman just like us. I am making sure you get some protein at lunch because I think your vegetarianism has finally short-circuited your brain cells. You need meat now. Why are you minimalizing my pain? I have a legitimate concern here, and I think you need to consider the fact that it has nothing to do with my diet or my menstrual cycle. I seriously think you need to lie down with your feet above your head to get the blood flowing back into your brain because you are suffering from severe cognitive impairment. Lily, shut up! I am way stressed right now. I mean, tomorrow's my 15th birthday, and I am nowhere close to becoming self-actualized. Nothing is going right in my life. My father is insisting that I spend July and August with him in Genovia. My home life is completely unsatisfactory. What with my pregnant mother's incessant references to her bladder and her insistence on having my future baby brother or sister at home in the lofts with only a midwife in attendance. My boyfriend is graduating high school and starting college, where he will be constantly thrust into the presence of large-busted co-eds who like to wear black turtlenecks. And my best friend doesn't seem to understand why the prom is so important to me. You forgot to complain about your grandmother. No, I didn't. Grandma's been in Palm Springs getting a chemical face pill. She won't be back until tomorrow. Mia, I thought you prided yourself on the fact that you and Michael have this open and honest relationship. So why don't you just ask him whether or not he plans on going to the prom? I can't do that. Then it'll sound like I'm asking him to ask me. No, it won't. Yes, it will. No, it won't. Yes, it will. No, it won't. And not all co-eds have large breasts. You really ought to speak to a mental health specialist about this odd fixation you have with the size of your chest. It's not healthy. Oh, there's the bell. Thank God.